I think history is a subject in school that comes closest to my personal pastime, my favorite thing to do, which is to gossip, right? In history, think about it, we study, you could look at the American Revolution in a whole other way. You could say, he did what? With whom? No, he did. No, right? If I taught your history class, you would love it. So I wound up, actually I wrote a book that some of you guys might have read in middle school called Fever 1793. Yeah, it has 6,000 dead people in it. That's the other thing about history. You like zombies? You should read history. They're all dead. Yeah? So when I was, Fever 1793 is about a real epidemic that hit Philadelphia a long time ago. When I was studying doing my research for that book, though, I came across a fact that changed my life forever. And it had to do with slaves in the North. Because I'm from northern New York, right? So we were raised thinking that we were all superior and stuff, because in the Civil War, the North fought to free the slaves, which is right to an extent. What I didn't know is that there were slaves in Boston. There were slaves in New York City. 20% of the population of New York City was enslaved. And I didn't know my American history at all. So I went back and I did a lot of reading. And now I've written 2 books of a trilogy. Mr. Clark wants me to work even faster on the 3rd book. But the 2 books, I'm looking at the American Revolution through the eyes of Northern slaves. Because I have to say, I am very, very proud to be an American. I'm also one of the whitest people you will ever meet in your life. I glow in the dark. If you're ever lost in a forest, you need to be with me, because if I roll my sleeve up, it's like boom, right? It's my superpower. And I think particularly as a white American whose family's been here for a long time, I have a responsibility to understand how did we get our country to this place, and how do we get to the racist attitudes that we have. So that's why I wrote those books in American history. All right, we've got questions. Time for 2 more, 1 or 2 more. He's pointing at you, but he doesn't have the courage to say it. Okay, you do, nice.
What's your Twitter name?
My Twitter name, thank you. It's Halse Anderson. It's my last 2 names combined. Halse Anderson. And behind you, yes. My favorite book, anything that I've written is pretty good. That's actually, I'm a real fan of Neil Gaiman, if you know who he is. I like fantasy books a lot. And now, yeah, I have about 100 favorite books. Usually the book that I just finished writing is my favorite book. And then if you ask me in a couple years, it'll be a new favorite book. So, yes. Yes. Oh, yes, but not that much. I just asked, do I watch Doctor Who? I don't watch much television because I have kids and dogs and stuff. Yeah, watch television when you're young because you won't have time when you're older. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. You guys were awesome. Thank you very much.